All right, so I'm heading over to Shlomi L section. Aki, what it do, family?
You know, that works, man.
So let me get, hold on, you built all of these?
I didn't build all of these.
Okay.
We built them. Everybody here. I didn't build them personally by myself, but I did assist in it. And it's our raised garden bed area. Shalom,
nice.
Shalom, everybody. What's going on?
Shalom, man. So I know you are a big proponent of the raised bed.
Oh, yes.
I remember you came to my house, he was like, don't do all that, man. Put your raised bed
Put
together.
your raised beds in it. I like them because, I mean, just as far as for neatness, being able to keep up with stuff, not having to worry about soil erosion.
Yeah.
It just makes things a little bit easier if you're doing it on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
I like in-ground beds too now, but just for the beginner, it's a lot easier.
So what you got going on today?
Getting some collards in the ground, man. So finna plant out all of this. All of this was overgrown with weeds, like you see those beds right there.
Yeah.
We let those beds do what they do because I want to collect the seeds off of them. And there's power in seeds, man. You're gonna need the seeds. You got to re-sow. So got all of this up, all the weeds out and everything. So now just gonna go bed by bed and fill it up. You know,
fill it up with what, like?
These are collards. We're gonna do some with some kale. We're gonna do some tomatoes. We're gonna do some eggplant. We're gonna do a nice variety. Quick little tip.
Yeah. Please, man.
Give people. So you know, sometimes when you get starter plants, if they've been in just for a little bit too long, what you'll start to see is this circular motion. Once that happens, the best thing to do is to rip that off. Because then you're opening up the root system to be able to spread back out again. So sometimes in life, you know, you end up in a situation where you're going around in circles. You know, you're just going in circles. It takes a violent act to get you out of that pattern, so then you can then be planted and for your roots to be able to spread and grow the way that they need to.
Now.
So don't always look at the trauma as something negative. Sometimes it's needed in order to break you out of a dangerous cycle.
I think you might have went too deep.
Which will stunt your growth.
I think you might have went too deep for the mark.
Yeah, nah, they'll catch it. They'll catch it. If not in this, if they don't, their kids will.
That's true. That's true.
Resonate.
So you be up here every day, huh?
Yeah, majority of the time, 5 days out the week.
Yeah.
And then other day I'm building gardens. If you follow me, Corey McNair. All around y'all roots, just be building gardens everywhere, you know. So being able to allow people to have the opportunity to do this themselves, you know, provide for their own families. And I mean, it's just nothing like tasting fruit out of your own garden.
For real, bro. That's why after they posted that strawberry ad on the page, I was like, nah, I'm going after work.
He said, I actually got some. I want some.
What? Dog. Oh,
so I started off growing down there in Florida, and so this is one of the things that we used to grow all the time down there. These are some kumquats.
Oh,
so tasty. You know about these?
Nah, man.
You eat the whole thing.
Skin and all?
Skin and all. What? Yeah, so in the skin of plants, especially fruits like citrus and things, there's a lot of minerals and things that you're not going to get out of the flesh. But in addition to that, there's natural bug repellent in the skin, so when you eat them, those things are transferred over to you into your body. I'm gonna do the same thing. So, kumquat, one of my favorites.
All right, this is my first time. Let me stand in the shade because you know I'm a little light brother, so
get your vitamin D in. All
right, so this is my first time trying a kumquat, as he called it, kumquat. So you say with the skin, bro?
With the skin, the whole thing. I eat the seeds and all, because you know, and the seed is the life.
You know what? It ain't that bad.
It's not. I'm telling you.
You see, that's why I'm glad.
Little roughage, you know.
Man, okay. So tell me a little about your professional background. And, you know, like you went to school for this, pretty much, right?
Yeah, I went to school, FAMU, to all the rattlers out there. Florida Agricultural Mechanical University.
Yeah.
Majored in agriculture business, and from there. Just worked with a nonprofit farm down there called Agro Community Youth Farm, and enjoyed it. Worked with the kids, taught them how to run their own businesses as far as from an agricultural standpoint, how to make value-added products, and all those kinds of things. Excuse me, y'all. The sun's real light.
You said you studied agricultural what?
Business.
So what is that really about?
Predominantly what I learned in school was the economic side of it.
Kumquats are good, by the way. Oh, yeah. I'm about to get some more, if you don't mind.
Oh, feel free.
Okay, thank you, brother.
In the classroom, I predominantly learned the economic side of the agriculture, as far as, you know, commodities and different things like that. Yeah, but I had to go out there and get it myself as far as when it came to actually learning how to grow food, and just that's where my whole community engagement piece really kicked in, and seeing the power of what local good food can do for people. You know, we had little neighborhood kids around. Some of them would come to us and, you know, wouldn't even be able to sit still.
Wow.
Not really be able to get full sentences and thoughts out. But, you know, one of them, she used to really like to eat this curly kale, man. She eat this curly kale every single day. And over time, I literally watched her whole demeanor change. She was able to sit still. She was able to hold a conversation. She was able to truly put together her thoughts and formulate things that she wasn't able to do before. I mean, it was just always,
you saying it helped her focus to have natural food.
I mean, just it did. And, you know, that when you go in the gut bacteria, that's a whole nother situation I won't get into. But from there, I left the Most High Yah. He was guiding me and directing me. I didn't know where he was taking me. But I planned on moving to Jacksonville with one of the brothers, and was down there on went down there on a Friday. A guy had went and visited this farm in Alachua County, and guy wanted me to come back, and just months later, finally got back up there. That was on a Monday, so I moved to Jacksonville on a Friday. On that Monday, I went to go meet with this guy and got offered a job on site.
Wow.
And there I was responsible for building a 20-acre demonstration farm for the school board of Alachua County. All the food that we grew, we put back into the school system. We had an orchard, we had a vineyard, we had mushroom logs, and the students that we were working with were special needs students. So being able to give them the life skills to be able to actually work a job and function, you know, in society. And so there, I loved it. I love growing food down in Florida, just because of the diversity you get. But I love it here too, man. This is home for me, you know.
Nice.
So at least for right now.
So based on everything you're telling me, so it's not as easy as just put a seed in the ground. Would you say it is?
When you got good soil, yes. Yeah. But that's what's ultimately happened with all this Roundup that people have sprayed, and just chemicals in the air, just what we're exposed to. Our soil health is just not. It's not healthy, but that's why one of my first things that I learned was compost from a guy named Sundiata. And he taught me how to make fresh. He taught me how to make that black gold, that straight drop, the good stuff, you know. So I'm forever grateful to him for it, because it's the foundation. When you've got good soil, you can grow anything, literally.
So right now, you know, we're in a situation where, you know, with the quarantine going on and everything, and shutting everything down. Do you think that made your value increase?
Oh, these hands right here. You know, they talk about mechanics got $100,000 hands. You can't put, I mean, this is life. I mean, I literally take this.
Hey, don't do them like that.
It produces
that gold like that, man.
I can sustain life no matter where I go. Not only me, but the other brothers out here too. I mean, we literally can take your food scraps, and I mean, we make life. We make the nourishment that's needed. So, I mean, I can't put a dollar value. It's priceless, man. You know, it's priceless.
I feel you, man. Well, I'm gonna need some off-camera time with my brother here. You know, so we could go ahead and wrap. Y'all got a YouTube channel on this? I need to learn for sure. Hey, that's a very humble request. There's the ATL Israelites YouTube. I mean, I'll post this on there. You know what? I need to step up, because people really want to. I'll see.
In due time. Everything has its
time.
season. You know, you don't get the fruit the same day you put the seed in the ground.
You're right. All we're gonna do right now is just figure out where we're most effective. Right now, we're most effective getting the fruits done.
Yeah.
And we'll show the fruit later. You know what I mean?
Oh, one other thing.
Yes.
While I was growing, you know, while my wife was pregnant with our first child, all she was eating was what it was that I was producing, you know, at the farm, and just the cognitive level of all my children, but my firstborn, I mean, just whole nother level, divine almost.
It's different. The fruit of the child,
much different.
On a burger is different from the fruit of a child, or some kale and some raw greens.
Please believe it, please know it. He who feeds you controls you, you know. So being able to do this yourself, it allows you a certain amount of power. And it's our first divine ordination as far as husbandry, you know. The garden was built and man was put there to keep it. So this is divinity.
That's lit, bro. I'm gonna get a shot of the lambs, and then I'm gonna see what I can help out with.
All right, I'll be right here.
All right. Yes, family. Yeah, man. Don't think like I'm out in the boonies. Like, I'm just in Jonesboro. I'm like 10 minutes south of Atlanta. I'm not even far, you know. Don't get it in your mind that this dude done went country on us. Even though we're gonna have to head out into the country soon. But I'm not far. This is accessible to all of us, you know what I'm saying? It's the fruit that you add to it all, you know. They got the lambs. I wonder if they're gonna talk back to me. Oh, we got a little Yui lamb. I heard a little baby one making noise. Y'all cussing me out? Did I do anything to you? You gonna jump me? I don't think so. Hey, little guy. And then his hating homeboy looking in the back like, who this? But yeah, man, this is the life, man. You know, if you get the opportunity to connect with folks that are doing their own thing, you know, if you get the opportunity to connect with folks that are doing their own thing, growing their own food, so that they can like control. Look at these lambs! They just all came over to me. This is so sweet. But it's so that they can't, you know, put you in fear. A lot of people are in fear right now over this coronavirus, and rightfully so. I mean, if you're not growing food and you're relying on Walmart and Kroger to get your food all the time, I think you should fear, you know. But if you're blessed with the opportunity to link up with people who are you know, growing their own food, doing their own thing, I would recommend that. I'd recommend that. You know, it's a peaceful life, you know, when you're in charge of where your next meal is coming from. You know, hold on. Suffering from a little ashy lip right here. Alright, good. Alright, good. There we go. Alright, so yeah, family. I'm just gonna go ahead and enjoy all of this after a long day at work. Just chill out with some lambs that's gonna follow you around because they want you to feed them. Good looking farm and livestock. Well, thank you, brother Kohelet. Yeah, man, these guys put in work. You know what? Let me go ahead and go into the greenhouse. I ain't gonna cut y'all off yet. It seems like y'all wanna get some more info. This is the greenhouse where they'll start the plants in here and then transplant them. And the idea behind that is that as a brand new seed just sprouting, being out in the elements, in the heat and the winds and the rain is a little bit stressful for a young seedling. So it makes more sense to start them up here, start them up there, and then you transplant them to the greater house. You know what I mean? So this is really happening right now. This is actually my favorite lettuce that they have. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's this purple lettuce is my favorite. I think it starts with a C. I want to say it's Crown something. Not entirely sure. But big bro Amir, what's going on, family? Good. Somebody was asking, do we have a YouTube where they could learn about all this? Y'all got a YouTube channel on all this? I need to learn for sure.
On this, I believe Atlanta Harvest has one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not 100% sure. But if you want some spiritual lessons on with all of this stuff, you can always check out Torah Culture Assembly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. You can always check that out, and you know, that's me on my homestead.
Wonderful.
Where I'm going over spiritual principles from the agrarian perspective.
Indeed, indeed.
So definitely want to check that out. As far as Atlanta Harvest, yeah, I don't know if there's a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, I'm sorry, there was one created, but I don't know if there's been putting content on it or stuff like that. So.
I mean, whenever I'm here, I try to put it on the ATL Israelites YouTube page, and you know. But I will see about that. But yeah, man, Torah Culture Assembly, get that in. And this brother, just like what we were talking about over there with, when we were with Shlomi, brother Amir has his house, he has his land, and he has his livestock, and he grows this. He's in the process of growing food currently, and this is something that, you know, all the men should be trying to do.
Absolutely.
As far as heads of households, or going to be head of household, these are the type of skills y'all need to be learning, or else you will perpetually be, you know, at the will of other folks, and that's just not cool. It's really not cool, you know. So I'm out here, man, just 15 minutes south of Atlanta. I ain't in the country. I'm telling y'all, we ain't in the country. You know, we're just making it happen wherever we're at. This is something that just you have to have this skill, and you know, you have to create the proper relationships to maintain this skills. My brother Amir right there. I was just talking to my brother Shlomi out there. Fathers. These are fathers. These are men with integrity of heart, hating covetousness, everything that we need right now. So, yeah, let me get some off-camera time with my family, man. It's been a long day with a bunch of fake interaction at the workplace, but today I get to have real, authentic interaction. I get to, you know, tell my heart to folks that actually care. You know, I get to hang out with non-humans, some sheep. You know what I mean? So yeah, this is, you know what? Let me not rush the process, man. When the Father says He wants us to serve Him with joy and gladness, He's given us everything so that we can do such. This is very common. Look at Homeboy. What's going on, fam? You good? I ain't gonna eat you. I don't eat meat right now. Yeah, you see, you like that, so you gonna come back, right? You look like my uncle. Everybody over here chilling. So these are definitely skills that we're all need to become proficient in, especially in the direction that the U.S. is heading right now. I need to get my insurance plan right, and my insurance plan is to make sure I have authentic relationships with folks and that we're able to feed ourselves at minimum, because on top of that, you know, you can't keep what you can't protect. So I'm gonna head back over to brother Shlomi. I can't stop smiling when I get around my brothers, man. I just can't. The joy just start. It's a spiritual thing, man. It's a spiritual thing, man. It's a spiritual thing. I'm just glad to be around, man. I ain't gonna just walk around and talk, because that's what they looking like. You're not about to go do some work.
You're doing your job. You on assignment right now.
I hear that, man. I'm gonna definitely, you know, we got like 20 people watching currently, and this is what needs to become attractive. This is what needs to become attractive. You need to be attracted to this, to greenery and livestock and compost. This is the stuff y'all need to start to love, and get away from the brick and mortar real quick. You know, get away, you know, just get yourself natural. You know, you need a detox. Allow yourself to detox from what the world's trying to put on you right now, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. It's my life.
Hallelujah.
No other way.
Ain't no other way, man. All right, family. Peace. Blessings. Is anyone with any questions? Because this is about 20 minutes long. But I'll try to. What'd you say?
Yeah, if there's any questions.
Yeah, if there's any questions, man. Because I'll try to have this posted up in the ATL Israelites YouTube page. The Instagram page don't really make no sense. It's really just about marketing and stuff like that. But just reach out, you know, have a casual conversation. You never know what can really formulate from your curiosity. Peace. Shalom.